Good morning everybody. Today we are going to solve the question answer and the bit part of the poem The Travel that we have read in the last class. So let us solve the exercise part. Now let us solve the true and false. Question number 1. According to the poet, weekdays are short and weekends are long. This answer would be false because weekdays are long, but here it is said that weekdays are short. So answer is false. Question number 2. The poet travels to reach a destination. False. The poet travels to learn new things. So answer is false. Question number 3. The poet tries to find his way in the valleys. This is also false because he tries to find his way in the hills, not in the valleys. Question number 4. The poet drinks water from a brook. Yes, it's true. The poet drinks water from a brook. Question number 5. The poet must go down the valley to find his mother. No, to find his cook actually. So the answer is false. Let us solve the question answer now. Question number 1. Where does the poet tread on weekends? So the answer is here. The poet treads on twisting stony paths on weekends. Once again, I am repeating this answer. The poet treads on twisting stony paths on weekends. Question number 2. Name 2 things that the poet mentions he will do while traveling. Answer is the 2 things are he will find his way in the hills and he will have adventures. He will have adventures. You can write any other 2 things also. I have written these 2, but in the poem there are more things written. You can write your own answer also. Now coming to question number 3. What can the poet see in the valley? What can the poet see in the valley? Answer is the poet can see houses and shops in the valley. The poet can see houses and shops in the valley. Coming to question number C now. I travel on a bike or through a book. What does the poet mean by the above lines? See, the answer would be the poet means that either he travels or read books to learn new things. Here actually the poet says that he travels on bike or he reads book. So he does these things so that he can learn many new things. So this was the answer. Now we'll see the bit part of this lesson. Now we'll read about the homophones. Now what is homophone or what are homophones? Actually, homophones have the same sound. Homophones have the same sound, but they have different spelling and different meaning. It means their spelling will be different and their meaning will also be different, but only the sound is same. Coming to first question, Radha bought 2 tickets for the dash. So Radha bought 2 tickets for the dash. Here answer will be fair, but there are 2 spellings given, F-A-I-R and F-A-R-E. So FARE, fare, is the money that we give to the auto or to the bus driver when we travel in any place. And FAIR, fare, it's a place where many things are there for selling. It is a kind of jatra, you can say. So fair. where people come and they sell many things. There are many entertaining things too. Answer will be fair. Fair. Coming to question number 2 now. Sohrab was the king's dash to the throne. Now king's heir to the throne. Heir spelling A-I-R and H-E-I-R. Two spellings are given. Correct spelling will be H-E-I-R. This heir, H is silent here. Heir to the throne means one who gets the property from their forefathers or from their ancestors. Okay. So, heir to the throne. It will be H-E-I-R. Coming to question number 3. My friend bought 2 shirts from the sale. Spelling will be S-A-L-E sale, not S-A-I-L. S-A-I-L sale, ship's sale. And S-A-L-E sale in the shop when they give the products in discount. So that thing is sale. S-A-L-E sale. There is a sale in the shop. We say na. It means there are discounts on the products. Coming to the next question. Question number 4. They gave dash to the poor. Alms to the poor. Now spelling of alms A-R-M-S and A-L-M-S. So A-L-M-S alms means what we give to the beggars. Okay. That is alms. But we are not giving here to the beggars. We are giving to the poor. So the correct answer will be alms. A-R-M-S. Alms. Question number 5 now. I was asked to dash the officials before we left. Options are meet. M-E-A-T. Meet or M-E-E-T. Meet. Answer will be M-E-E-T. Meet. Okay. Meet here means to see. I was asked to meet. M-E-E-T. Meet the officials before we left. Coming to question number 6. I dashed the answer to this question. Options are no, N-O no and K-N-O-W no. So answer will be I know the answer, K-N-O-W no. Okay. Now coming to question number B. 2 words given, different spelling, same pronunciation. We just have to match with the meanings. Alter, A-L-T-E-R, alter and A-L-T-A-R, alter. So first alter means to change. A-L-T-E-R, alter means change. We have written alter, A-L-T-E-R, just beside the correct option, that is to change. Coming to question number B, the same A-L-T-A-R, alter. Correct answer will be a raised platform for religious purpose. Okay. A kind of place for sitting for any religious purpose. Altar. Question number 2. Bow. B-O-W. Bow. B-O-U-G-H. Bow. So B-O-W. Bow and B-O-U-G-H. Bow. So have a look. The first bow. B-O-W. Bow. Bow means here. Have a look to the correct option. The correct option is to bend in reverence. So to bend is B-O-W, bow. And next bow, B-O-U-G-H, bow, is a branch of a tree. Is a branch of a tree. B-O-U-G-H, bow. Now coming to question number 3. Question number 3, options are all, A-double-L all and A-W-L all. So A-double-L all means everything and A-W-L all is a small pointed tool for piercing holes. It means for making holes. Coming to question number 4, assent. One assent, A-S-S-E-N-T, assent, the first option means to agree. And the second option, A-S-C-E-N-T, ascent. Ascent means to climb. Ascent means to climb. Okay. So, A-S-C-E-N-T, ascent means climb. And A-S-S-E-N-T, ascent means to agree. Next is birth. B-I-R-T-H, birth, and B-E-R-T-H, birth. So, B-I-R-T-H, birth means newborn baby, we say. new beginning, okay, start to happen. I mean the first time came to earth is birth. So second option, a new beginning or coming into existence is birth. But birth, birth, is a seat in a train, that is called birth. Now last question, question number 6, desert or desert. So desert, desert means you can say an empty place or abandoned. Abandoned means give up. So both can have same meaning. Desert and abandoned means give up. But the second desert is desert, where there is double S. This dessert means a sweet dish that we eat after our dinner. Sweet dish that we eat after dinner. Sweet dish is dessert. Okay. Keep practicing at home. Thank you. Have a good day.